members. Palm Sunday, carrying fronds into the sanctuary, the mustiness of it. Singing. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. The prayer for abundance, manifesting prosperity in the lives of all who spoke it. A wicker basket floating down each row, and its ending. Thank you, Father, Mother, God. My mother was one of 6 children, a middle child. She was 15 when she moved with her family from Paterson, New Jersey to Winter Park, Florida. It was 1964. Her stepfather's drinking had grown so intolerable that my grandmother had threatened to move to Florida with or without him. He was only invited if he put down the bottle. Sober for the moment, he joined them. They moved into a duplex. My mother's room, such as it was partitioned off with a curtain. There were no beaches nearby, but there were plenty of lakes teeming with alligators. My mother hated Florida. It was hot and boring. It rained every day on her walk home. The girls at school were all snooty, the daughters of citrus barons, wearing villager clothing, while my mother wore hand-me-downs. She missed her friends back home in New Jersey, and her brother, who had joined the Navy, and her older sister, who'd already married. Soon, her stepfather took up drinking again. In the afternoons, while my grandmother was at work, he'd line the kids up and browbeat them until they cried, then make fun of them for crying. My mom dreamed of escape. Barbara, a girl at school, had also just moved to Florida from Pennsylvania, not so far from New Jersey. She hated Florida, too, and she and my mom became close friends, bonded by their mutual appreciation for the shortcomings of their adopted state. When Barb got pregnant and her father threw a butcher knife at her, my mom comforted her. When Barb's boyfriend abandoned her, my mom was there for her. Barb's brother, Bob, was 19, and he liked my mom. Bob was in the Navy, like my Uncle Dennis, and was close with his parents, the mark of a good man. After just a few months of dating, when my mom was 16, he asked her to marry him. Despite her mother's pleading, that's what she did. In 1966, my mother dropped out of high school and moved to Norfolk, Virginia, where Bob was stationed. They rented a duplex and painted the walls turquoise. It had a tiny living room and an even tinier kitchen. My mom knew no one. An introverted girl in an unfamiliar place, she grew afraid of leaving the house alone when Bob was gone, and he was gone at sea for weeks at a time. When he was home, they argued. Their fights escalated. One night, he punched her. He apologized. My mom stayed. After the military, they moved back to Florida, and he joined the police academy. Then they kicked him out. Then he welded for a while. Then he didn't. He convalesced. My mom went to work making children's clothing in a factory for $1.60 an hour. Coming home, her arms were dyed red to the elbows. She'd clean up, make dinner, then visit Bob's parents. Every day. Bob's parents sued people, the city, other motorists, etc., for a living. Like Bob, they were lazy. And fat. At his fattest, Bob weighed 350 pounds. He loved food without discernment. As he grew fatter, he grew lazier and meaner. My mom went to work with black eyes, fat lips. No one at work said a word. When Bob got going, my mom would run and hide in the schoolyard behind their house. She once picked up a knife but put it back down, afraid he'd use it on her. He never found her in the schoolyard, but sooner or later, she'd have to go home. There were no shelters in the area back then, and she had no friends. She was afraid to call the police. They all knew her, and they knew Bob. He'd hurt the dog. He'd hurt her worse if she stayed away longer. With nowhere else to go, she went back. He'd kill her. She grew certain of it. One night, curled in a ball as Bob punched her, my mom grew calm. She felt that there was a spiritual being inside her. It was a new feeling. Bob could kill her body, but he couldn't kill her. He could physically control her, but he couldn't control her mind. He could make her act the way he wanted her to act, but he could never make her think the way he wanted her to think. This was the turning point. My mom left Bob in